you. Welcome everybody here today for this important day in our city's history. My appointment today is being made for Cincinnatians, not for political experts or partisan politicians. Around 20 people applied, many of them with very good qualifications, but I can only pick one person under the law. My choice was made to the best of my ability after considering all the people that applied. As someone that's had 20 years on the bench as a judge, and also with my experience presiding over 70,000 cases, at this time and at all times, we need a person who is honest, open, and someone with super high integrity to be on council. We also need a person that will work for the people of Cincinnati. Also someone that's a business professional, but also has worked in the community for charities and nonprofits. We also need someone at this time with deep roots and strong roots of caring for the Queen City. We also need someone at this time who promises to bring light to City Hall and clean it up. Out of my own curiosity, I researched two high-energy leaders from our past, Jerry Springer and Charlie Lucan. I found that both of them were under 30 years of age when they became members of council, and both of them, with their high energy, were under 35 years of age when they became mayor of our great city. Once again, we need someone with high energy. We need a positive person on council now more than ever. This person has new and fresh ideas to help make Cincinnati better than ever. Also, my selection has been resilient, and that she's been passed over for the last 3 appointments to council. So she worked to get this appointment by doing a good job in our community, and she is now finally getting her chance to be on city council. In less than 11 months, the voters in Cincinnati will select 9 council members and a new mayor. Voting, as many of you know, will start in October of 2021. I encourage everyone who applied for this council opening to either run for council or run for mayor, because we need more good people serving our city. At this time, I would like to introduce to everybody the newest member of council, Liz Keating. Since I'm social distancing, I removed my mask. I'm also allowing Ms. Keating to remove her mask because she's far away from everybody at this time. Welcome to my courtroom, Liz, and congratulations on your willingness to serve our good city. At this time, you can make your comments to the public for the first time as the newest member of City Council.
Thank you. Thank you. Good morning. I'd like to begin by thanking Judge Winkler for having faith in my ability to serve as an interim member of City Council. This is a responsibility that I take seriously. I'd also like to thank Alex Trantafilou, the head of the Republican Party, and Matt Woods, the head of the Charter Party, who are here with us this morning. I'd also like to thank my family. 3 of my siblings are here today. My sister Carolyn, my brother Paul, and somewhere my brother Joe, who has been in public service for 5 years. His dedication to our community has set the bar high for his older siblings. I'd also like to thank my husband Jonathan, who is incredibly supportive of a woman having a career. He's home right now watching on FaceTime with our kids. That's a luxury not many people have, as families have been stretched thin during this pandemic. My husband and I both grew up in Cincinnati, and although we lived in other cities, we decided we wanted to come home and build our careers here and start a family in the hometown we love. We want to raise our kids in a city where every child has a roof over their head, food on the table, and a safe neighborhood to play. We want this to be a place where every child has equal opportunities, and that's not the case right now. Our city has a dark spot, our childhood poverty rate, and it's gotten worse over the last several months. We are not the city our kids deserve, and my work will not be finished until it is. It's fitting today that we are in Judge Winkler's courtroom, a place where kids and parents are given the gift of family through adoption. Family is the center of my life and will be the focus of my time as a member of council. Not everyone gets to choose their family, and not everyone gets to be as lucky as I am with the family I have. And although they are no longer with us, the biggest influences on my life were my dad and my grandpa. I learned by their example how to live a life of service. I was raised by the belief that my limited time on earth is meant to be spent serving others. That it is my duty to leave every place, every job, every project, and every community better than I found it for those who will come after me. That is my guiding principle in all the decisions I will make. How will these issues impact our city long term? How will it benefit our future generation, our next teachers, healthcare workers, journalists, public servants, business leaders, and parents? This year has plunged Cincinnati government into one of the darkest times in our history. The result has been the eroding of public trust in our institutions and our leaders. This is a critical time for Cincinnati, and I look forward to being part of the solution in creating an environment at City Hall that is ethical and values character over political ambition. Public service is an honor and a privilege. In this role, I represent everyone, whether I agree with them or not, and I believe that it is imperative to listen to and consider all sides of an argument before making a decision. I have learned through experience in business and volunteering that bringing more voices to the table, considering more perspectives, and building on differing ideas only makes us better. And it is not lost on me that the current political climate does not lend itself to this type of inclusive environment. My commitment is to build a culture where collaboration thrives. I challenge my new colleagues and city stakeholders to join me in this endeavor. While all eyes have been on the drama on City Council, violence has skyrocketed. Small businesses are struggling, and minorities are disproportionately being hurt by the pandemic. Families are struggling to survive, and we've lost sight of our purpose, taking care of the people of Cincinnati. We've been hearing far too much about council and far too little about the people they serve. A good council, in my opinion, is one that does its job effectively and efficiently with little fanfare. I do not plan on being a member of council that chases headlines every day. The only ambition that I have is for the families of Cincinnati. I plan to work hard and do my job. If that doesn't garner me any attention, I'm okay with that. I'm not here to serve myself, I'm here to serve you. I once again want to thank Judge Winkler for placing his faith in me. I recognize that this is just an appointment, and I need to work to earn the trust of the citizens of Cincinnati. I believe we're at the beginning of a new chapter for Cincinnati. I can't tell you how excited I am to get to work and join council and start moving Cincinnati out of the darkness of this last year and into the light of the next. I'm ready to get to work. Thank you.